If you've been feeling a bit like you have no idea what's going on in the world right now and how to interpret it, and your mental health is a bit of an emotional roller coaster, then you're definitely on the right video. So the Great Awakening is what I'm going to talk about. Whether you heard of it, researched it, think it's a load of baloney, whatever, just have a listen to this because it might just help. So first of all, what is the Great Awakening? Well, we're in it. We're right in the middle of it, and over the last 3 to 4 years, basically the world has been waking up to the fact that everything on planet Earth is energy. Everything. And until a few years ago, there have been some people on our lovely planet who knew how to use and manipulate that energy to basically bring about the world that they wanted to live in. And for some of us, that world has not been comfortable. So the Great Awakening, basically in simple terms, means that a lot more of us are realizing that we too can control that energy to bring about change in our lives that we want to see. But it's not easy, is it? If you're like me, in the last 3 to 4 years, your mental health has been just a complete roller coaster. And to be honest, it's taken me a good 6 months to work up the, no, wrong word, to feel the intuition to make this video, because the last 6 months has not been an easy one, as I'm sure it hasn't been for you either, going through the weird political landscape that we are right now. Tell me in the comments how you're feeling about that, whether you're in Australia, UK, America, wherever. You know, we're having to deal with something that is very uncomfortable for a lot of us. Broken promises, lies, knowing that the media is manipulating us, and this censorship that is trying to be brought in. And we know in our core that it's not right. We know that there's more to life than that. There's more to life than being controlled. And that's what the Great Awakening is. The Great Awakening is the fact that we're now in what you could call a spiritual war. A spiritual war with the people who knew already what it was to manipulate the energy of planet Earth. Now that might sound woo-woo, but you know, we could get into the quantum mechanics of it if you wanted to. I won't do it for today, maybe in a future video. I'm just gonna show you this beautiful tree. Colours of autumn, hey? Yeah, and historically, these people who knew what the Great Awakening was, they knew how to manipulate the energy. They manipulated it so that they had the earth, they had the planet, the business, the commerce, the corporations, the taxes, the way that they wanted. Now you only have to go back to the turn of the 19th to the 20th century to see how different things were then. Taxes were different, healthcare was very different. Now I know that sanitation, standard of living was not what it was, not then what it is today. I know that that played a part on people's health. But access to natural healthcare has been something that's been available to us for millennia, and suddenly that disappeared. And if you study the textbooks hard enough, you'll see that most of the diseases that we suffer from today were almost unheard of back then. The Great Awakening is being able to see that the wool has been pulled over our eyes. And if you want to get astrological about it, you can talk about the age of Pisces that we're coming out of or have come out of, and into the age of Aquarius. And whether you believe in horoscopes or not, it's irrelevant. The fact is that in the last 3 to 4 years, 5 years even, hundreds of thousands, millions of people have woken up, have become awake to the fact that the world, the planet, the universe is energy, and we can use that energy for good. Now, a lot of law of attraction, a lot of Great Awakening, a lot of energy coaches, practitioners, gurus, whatever you want to call them, they talk about money all the time, how to attract more money into your life. And I used to do that too. And I'll be honest, money's on my mind a lot, because at the moment I'm in a lull, let's say. And it's taken me a while to realise that that's actually okay. That's fine. Because in the last 6 months I've learned more about this energy awakening than I have in the last 20 years when it all started for me. What impact does this have on your life? If you're not ready for it, if you're not ready for the Great Awakening, if you're not ready for what is coming in the next couple of years, you're going to find the next couple of years very, very, very difficult, because it's going to look like the world is falling apart, and it's not. It's not falling apart. It's reconstructing itself. It's reconstructing itself from the ground up, because that's what we need. We need reconstruction of planet Earth, and that's what the Great Awakening is all about. This is an opportunity for everybody watching this video, for anyone you share this video with. This is an opportunity to start to implement changes in your life to ensure that the Great Awakening is no surprise for you, that you're resilient against what is coming, that you know there's no left or right or centre, there just is. There is just energy, and the way that you deal with it, and the way that you put it out in the world, and the way that you receive it. And when you start to understand that, when that starts to grow, when you start to realise that you have a purpose here on planet Earth, whether you know it or not, whether you realise it or not, whether you're ready to embrace it or not, you've got this purpose on planet Earth, and it's time. It's time to find it, it's time to realise it, and it's time to share it. And that's why I'm sharing this video today. It's my purpose on planet Earth to share my vision of how the world works, because it's taken me a long, long way from pretty much destitution and poverty into a life now that's pretty damn good. No, I'm not saying I've got it all sorted out. I really, really don't. So I'm going to be on this journey with everybody else. But the Great Awakening is happening. The Great Awakening is coming. It's going to hit us hard in the next 18 months, 2 years and beyond. And we're going to need to be able to be strong enough, not to fight, but to know what to do to ensure a better future for decades, millennia, centuries to come. That's what the Great Awakening is all about. It's all about realising that we're all here to make planet Earth a better place. Now, that's nothing to do with climate change. That's nothing to do with the environment. That's nothing to do with the presidents or prime ministers of any country anywhere. It's to do with you. You as an individual, me as an individual, us all as individuals, sorting our energy out, sorting our minds out, sorting our lives out. Now, you're going to think this is really stupid, but it's taken me almost 7 weeks to come out and make this video, to go for a walk, because my life has been full of things that give me no energy recently. I found myself in a position where my financial activities drain me, and it's time for that to change. I'm ready for that to change. It needed to be like that. I needed to go through these trials and tribulations, and it's realising that you need to realise that the bad things you go through in life, the uncomfortable things, are the things that allow you to grow, to put new desires out into the world, to shape how you want to see your life. It needed to be like that. And today finally felt like the right day to make this video, to start to talk to you about the Great Awakening. The plan is to do a video every week. I'm going to bring you up to date on everything that you need to know about the Great Awakening, everything you need to know about energy and how to use it to create a better world for you and for everybody. Because if everybody did that, if everybody was purely selfish enough to work on themselves, to make themselves and build a better life, then everybody's life would be better. It's like a domino effect. if I'm happy, the people around me are happy. If I'm down and grumpy and feeling like, then everybody around me looks like that too. I've noticed it. It's very, very interesting how people respond to the energy that you put out into the world, and like instantly. So this is the first video of many. I'd really love it if you could like and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, then at least give us a thumbs up and a comment underneath. Tell me what you think, even if you think it's a load of rubbish. I don't care. Comment anyway. And let's go on this journey together. I'm going to be going out for more walks. I hope you do too, because, you know, I mean, just look at what's around me. It's just beautiful and quiet. And God, I have to tell you, I feel 10,000 times better than I did an hour ago. Let's go on this journey together. I'll see you in the next video.